Big story tonight. As of today, the safe drug consumption site in San Francisco called the Tenderloin Center is closed for good. And that's despite several San Francisco supervisors pleading with Mayor London Breed to keep the site open. KRON 4's Gayle joining us live in the newsroom now. Gayle, you talked with a supervisor who oversees that district. What did they have to say?
Dan, I spoke with Supervisor Dean Preston. He says he understands that it was intended to be a temporary facility, and he wasn't opposed to the idea of closing it, but he was hoping a replacement facility would open right after the center's closure.
It has saved a lot of lives, hundreds of overdoses reversed.
The Tenderloin Center provided services for people dealing with drug addiction and homelessness. The center opened at the beginning of the year, offering things like hot meals and showers in what is now San Francisco Supervisor Dean Preston's district. On Sunday, the center closed for good.
I'm hoping the administration does better here. The Board of Supervisors passed a resolution that I wrote urging that this not be shut down without a replacement in place, and the mayor did not listen to that resolution, which is unfortunate. And I'm just really worried about what this is going to mean for the hundreds of people every day who are relying on this center.
The center became controversial when people complained about lots of drug use at the site. The $22 million facility first opened under an emergency order by Mayor London Breed. According to the city, the facility served about 400 people a day. Just last month, homeless advocates in San Francisco protested the closure of the Tenderloin Center, urging city leaders to make sure the closure does not affect important services for unhoused people, such as access to hygiene products and a referral system for mental health and addiction treatment. The mayor's office released a statement about the closure that says in part the San Francisco Department of Public Health is working with clients of the Tenderloin Center, providing guidance to find health and supportive services. And plans are in place to open new facilities called wellness hubs. Supervisor Preston hopes one of those hubs will be in the Tenderloin as soon as possible.
We were making some positive steps with the Tenderloin Center. Seeing us go backwards by not even having a facility up and running to continue serving people is really a step backwards.
And the city of San Francisco says the earliest one of those wellness hubs will open is sometime next year. Live in the newsroom, Gayle, KRON 4 News.
Gayle, thanks a lot. We're learning